One is regarding a criminal justice system. This criminal justice system have been divided into worldwide in two parts, that is adversarial system and another one is inquisitorial system. So far as this adversary system is concerned, which is mostly applicable in common law countries, which is applicable for the common law countries. Now question is that what kinds of countries have been called as common law countries? Specifically those countries where Britishers were ruled, where the Britishers have their colonies, where the Britishers have introduced their laws. They have made some legislations for those countries where they were ruling. So far as India is concerned, we have also come under the common law countries group because we have also been ruled by the Britishers for long period, and in which they have introduced two types of laws. One is substantive law and another one is procedural law. So far as this our CRPC is concerned, it is a procedural law as well as substantive also, because in CRPC the procedure how to conduct the trial, the procedure how to investigate the matter, the procedure how to lodge the FIR, the procedure how to arrest the accused person is being given. More than that, there are certain rights also been specifically mentioned, specifically given, specifically enshrined in CRPC. Those rights which has been given in CRPC is regarding rights of accused person, rights of victims, rights of the person whose report have not been lodged by the police authority, rights of the prosecution, rights of the defense lawyer, rights of the witnesses. Many rights also have been given or enshrined in the CRPC. So far as Section 125 to 128, it is regarding maintenance of wives, children, and parents. Also been there. It is a substantive in nature. Substantive rights or substantive law means the laws which has defining the rights of the parties, the laws which are declaring the rights of the parties, or the laws provision itself declared what kinds of rights is being given in this law for the people, for the society, for the general public. These particular rights if defined, and the particular rights after defining given some rights to you, that is nothing but a substantive law. When the procedural law come into picture, when your right have been violated, when your rights have been not observed by the public authority, when your rights is not being, or when someone have compelled to you not follow your own rights, then procedure came to enroll and give you another one rights to file a FIR, to file a complaint, to do all these things. Means in basically or in shortly we can say that substantive law defines the rights of the parties, procedural law give the procedure to the court, police authority, prosecution, defense lawyer, even to the complainant to do those things which has been violated under your substantive laws. So far as you are this topic, that is criminal justice system, and specifically in criminal justice system, inquisitorial system and adversary system. So far as inquisitorial system is been applied or is been adopted by those countries which are a civil law countries. What happened actually, whenever or wherever these Britishers ruled over those particular countries, still today those countries have adopted common law legal system. Where Britishers have not ruled or where Britishers never gone, or we can say that Britishers gone, but they never ruled like India or other countries. Those countries adopted civil laws legal system. Common law legal system is been adopted by Asian countries, specifically India, Bangladesh, Pakistan, Myanmar, Afghanistan, where these Britishers ruled over. Even USA, UK, these countries also adopted a common law countries. United Kingdom, that is England, they have introduced this common law system or common law legal system to the world. That's why they are also adopting it, and those countries also adopting it where have been ruled by the Britishers, and India is one of them. So where common law system is there, they are adopting adversarial legal system, and where the inquisitorial system is adopted, those countries are civil law countries. Where civil law countries, they adopted inquisitorial system, where common law countries, they have adopted adversarial system. Actually, legal system also fails or also falls into two groups. Legal system also falls into two groups. One is common law legal system, another one is civil law legal system. But after Second World War, we can say that after Second World War, this system also have been changed. Right now, there are four kinds of legal system groups all over the world. What is that? The first one is common law countries. Another one is civil law legal system. Third one is religious law legal system. And fourth one is customary law legal system. First, common law legal system, civil law legal system, religious law legal system, and fourth one is customary law legal system. These four groups is there for the legal system is concerned. It has been adopted worldwide as per their own convenient, as per their own laws, or as per their own choice. No one is forced to adopt this one procedure or that one procedure. It is depend upon the countries, it is depend upon their wish and will. Right now, so far as our India is concerned, we have come under the common law legal system. We are coming under the common law legal system. So far as civil law legal system is concerned, the most of the countries in North America, South America, and some part of Brazil, Mexico, even Brazil, Mexico, these countries, France, Germany, these countries came into the civil law countries. Religious law legal system is the third one, which is talking about the religious law itself. This religious law legal system is been adopted in which countries? It is adopted in Gulf countries, Middle East countries, and some part of the South African countries also. They have purely adopting the religious law. No other law is adopted there other than the religious law legal system. Fourth one legal system is customary law legal system. Customary means which has been came from our forefathers till today, and we are adopting that. That is customary law legal system. Common law legal system is different. Civil law legal system is different. For common law legal system, adversary legal procedure or adversarial legal system is been applied or is adopted. Under common law legal system, inquisitorial legal system is been adopted. Keep in mind, wherever the common law countries are there, they have adopted the adversary legal system. Wherever the civil law legal system or civil law countries is there, they have adopted inquisitorial legal system. The basic difference is common law countries, adversary legal system. Civil law countries, inquisitorial legal system. Then what about the religious law and the customary laws? So far as religious law is concerned, religious laws itself declared what kinds of legal system should be there and what kinds of procedure should be adopted. So far as Middle East, Saudi Arabia, Oman, Dubai, they have their own religious laws and they have their own legal system. That is it is mostly depend upon the Qazi. Qazi means the person who have been appointed by the kings of that particular country and who will decide the matters as per the Shariat law. Or if it is another one country other than the Muslims, then their own religious law will be there. So far as customary law is concerned, this law is been introduced, or we can say that some particular customs which has been adopted by our forefathers till today it is going on, and we are also adopting it. We are also adopting it. It is a customary law, but there every customary law have their own legal system, have their own judicial system, have their own decision making system. We cannot say that there should be judge, there should be person. No, as per customary law, the person, single person of the family or single person of the whole village can decide the matters as per their own customs. Even today also, in some parts of our country, it is going on. It is still going on. That's why our Indian legal system also called as hybrid legal system. Our Indian legal system also called as hybrid legal system. Hybrid means which is mixed, or we can say that which is having a more than one system, because we have a common law system, because we are the common law countries. We have a religious laws also, our personal laws, Hindu law and Muslim law. So far as Christian law is concerned, we have our personal laws also. That's why we have a religious law also. These two is there: common law, religious law, and third one is we have a customs also. That's why we have a customary laws also. As per our customary law, we have given the portion of the property to our sisters or brothers, or how we have make a partition of our forefathers property. It is as per the customary law. So Indian legal system is nothing but it's an hybrid legal system in which common law system, religious law system, and customary law system is been adopted. These three system is been included in one, and it has been made as a legal system, that is adversarial legal system for India, which is nothing but which is a hybrid in nature. Common law countries and their legal system may not be different than each other. Huh? Keep in mind. Why? Because in common law countries, they have adopted adversarial legal system in which the judge is the important person who will decide the matters as per the records put before him, as per the evidence brought before him, and as per the witnesses stated before him. He will be impartial, unbiased, unfavored. No one can compel him to favor someone else. It is depend upon him only. So he will decide the matters impartially, unbiasedly, because he is a referee, he is an umpire of that particular event. Who? The judge under common law countries or under adversarial legal system. So far as other countries is concerned, the same role played by the judges there also, which has been played by the Indian judges. Why? Because we have adopted the common law system, common law countries system, or adversarial legal system. Actually, judges, whenever decide the matters under common law countries, they should be impartial. They should not favor someone. Why? Because it's an adversary system. Adversary system म्हणजे दोन पार्टीज एकमेकाच्या समोर येणे, दोन्ही पार्टीने आपापली बाजू मांडणे आणि त्याला न्यूट्रली विदाउट फेवरिंग टू समवन जजेसनी किंवा जज साहेबांनी ऐकणे. हे झालं ॲडव्हर्सरियल सिस्टम. Prosecution brought their witness, prosecution brought their charge sheet and make an allegation against whom? Against the accused person. Then also accused have given an opportunity under CRPC or under this adversarial legal system to make a protest against these charges. There is a tussle between these two parties, adverse parties. एकमेकाचे विरुद्धार्थी दोघेही उभे राहतात. हे आपलं सांगतात बाजू, हे आपली बाजू सांगतात. हे जे काही पुरावे आणतात हे त्याला खोडून काढतात. That's nothing but it's an adversary system. We are calling it as an adversary system. So under this adversary system, actually, judge should be impartial, he should be referee, he should be umpire, he should give the neutral decision as per the prosecution witnesses, as per the evidences be brought before him, or whatever may be the record put before him. most of the part is been played by whom? By the prosecution as well as defense lawyer also. These both parties are actively participated in that particular legal system. That is nothing but it's an adversarial legal system. याच्यामध्ये दोन्ही पार्टी ऍक्टिव्हली पार्टिसिपेट आहेत. हू? दिस प्रॉसिक्युशन ॲज वेल ॲज दिस डिफेन्स लॉयर. प्रॉसिक्युशन आले, सरकारी पक्षाला आपलीच बाजू मांडली, बट nothing has opportunity given been to whom? To the defense lawyer. Then what kinds of law is there or what kinds of trial is there? ट्रायल चालवायचा आहे ना, खटला चालवायचा ना, दोन्ही बाजू ऐकून घेणं हे काय आहे? इट इज ए कंपल्सरी. नो one be put behind the bar without listening him, or no one can be left unheard. कोणालाही न ऐकता तसंच राहू देणे, त्याला सोडून देणे हे सुद्धा चुकीचं आहे. मीन्स बोथ actually audio alteram partem, it's a principle of law. Both the parties should be heard. दोघांना ऐकून घ्या, दोघांना चान्स द्या, दोघांचंही मर्जी, जे काही ते एव्हिडन्स आणतील ते कोर्टासमोर ठेवते. तुम्ही जज साहेब आहेत, तुम्ही ठरवायचं. यू आर द अथॉरिटी वेदर दिस इज अ प्रॉपर एव्हिडन्स ऑर नॉट, वेदर दिस इज अ प्रॉपर चार्जेस alleged by the prosecution against the accused, whether it is particular charges is coming under so and so law is or not. It has to be verified, evaluated and make a decision on it. By whom? By the judge. So judge also is there as well as these both parties, that is prosecution and defense, these both parties are there. या दोन्हीपैकी एकही नसेल तर ट्रायल प्रॉपर चाललंय, ट्रायल इम्पार्शियल आहे किंवा ट्रायल खूप चांगलं होतं असं समजण्यात येईल किंवा समजलं जाईल, तर त्याला ॲडव्हर्सरी लिगल सिस्टम म्हणता येणार नाही. ॲडव्हर्सरी लिगल सिस्टममध्ये हे नसते. ॲडव्हर्सरी लिगल सिस्टममध्ये both parties should be heard, both parties should be given an opportunity, both should become in tussle, both should have to give the opportunity to produce their evidences, both parties should have given the opportunity to cross-examine the witnesses, both parties should given the opportunity to examine the documents, and moreover prosecution has to given some copies also to whom? To the defense lawyer, because they have the rights to have a copies of the charge sheet, whatever may be alleged against the accused person. इट इज अन ॲडव्हर्सरी सिस्टम. जे आपण बघत आहोत, जे आपण जिथं कामं करत आहोत, ज्या कोर्टात आपण जात आहोत, तिथं हे ॲडव्हर्सरी लिगल सिस्टम अडॉप्ट केलेलं आहे, कारण आपण कॉमन लॉ कंट्रीजमध्ये येतो. कॉमन लॉ मीन्स शब्द सांगतो, कॉमन लॉ म्हणजे खूप सारे देश जिथं एक सारखाच कायदा आहे. वी हॅव इंडियन पिनल कोड, सम पोर्शन we have given to some other part, or we can say that some portion we have given to our younger brother, but that is our neighbor countries. Pakistan, they have their Pakistan penal code, same provisions is there, only some headings have been changed. Same provisions of IPC is also been in Nepal also, in Myanmar also, in Bangladesh also. Why? Because it was ruled over by the Britishers and it was the single country at that time. Right now they have divided, they have their own laws, but the substantive law is not make any kinds of difference. It was same, even it is same. त्या काळ सुद्धा होता, आज सुद्धा आहे. का? कारण 1860 मध्ये जेव्हा इंडियन पिनल कोड वॉज इंट्रोड्यूस्ड बाय द लॉर्ड मॅक्युले, इट वॉज नॉट व्हेरी इझिली इंट्रोड्यूस्ड टू द कंट्रीज. ॲक्च्युली दिस particular proposal have been put by the Lord Macaulay before the Parliament of England in 1837. 1837 मध्ये सगळ्यात पहिले प्रपोजल आला की हे जे काय आपण कंट्रीजमध्ये कामं करतो ना, जिथं जिथं आपले एस्टॅब्लिशमेंट आहे, जिथं जिथं आपल्या कॉलनीज आहेत, जिथं जिथं आपण ईस्ट इंडिया कंपनीच्या थ्रू कामं करत आहोत, त्या देशामध्ये एक पिनल लॉज, एक दंड विधायक असणं गरजेचं आहे. आणि ते कसलं असं पाहिजे, तर मी बनवलेलं हे या प्रकारचं आहे. 1837 मध्ये सगळ्यात पहिले प्रपोजल आलं IPCचं, पण इट वॉज नेव्हर बीन अडॉप्टेड इन 1837 इटसेल्फ. का? कारण त्याच्यावर शंका कुशंका आल्या, क्वेरीज आल्या. कारण काय होतं की तुम्ही एक IPC काढला सगळ्या या पूर्ण देशासाठी. विचार करा, तुम्ही एक IPC म्हणताय, अफगाणिस्तान पासून सुरू होईल, इकडे म्यानमार पर्यंत जाईल. त्याच्यामध्ये सगळंच पोर्शन आलं, जे आजचं पाकिस्तान आहे ते पूर्वीचं भारत, ओरिजिनल भारत, बांगलादेश, नेपाळ, भूटान, हे सगळ्या कंट्रीज काय म्हणे म्यानमार पर्यंत एकाच कायद्यानुसार चालतील. 1837 मध्ये याला पार्लमेंटमध्ये याच्यावर डिबेट झाला, याच्यावर विचारपूस झाली आणि त्याच्यानंतर एक सर्वानुमते they have passed one resolution. What is that? Before going to adopt this IPC in these Asian countries, we have to make some survey. What kinds of survey? Whatever may be the provisions you have put under this IPC or Indian Penal Code, it is very good. Actually, it is very good. But there are certain things which has to be considered by ourselves. What is that? The peoples who are living in Kashmir, those are different than the Maharashtra. The peoples who are living in Maharashtra is totally different than the Chennai. Those who are living in Chennai is different than the Kolkata, and those who are living in Kolkata different than the Bangladesh and Myanmar or Nepal or Bhutan. Geographical condition is different, financial condition is different. So we cannot make one law or single law for all. Persons who are living under the hot temperature may have he have some might have he having some different behavior than the Maharashtrian pupils. But the Maharashtrian pupils have, or what the behavior Maharashtrian peoples have, which is different than the Kashmir's peoples. Why? Because it's depend upon the geographical condition also. At that time also it was considered, and that's why this IPC again changed. Some provisions have been introduced, some different things have been introduced, and then it has been came into for enforcement, and that was in 1860. 1837 पासून तर 1860 पर्यंत त्याच्यामध्ये खूप काही बदल झाले. जे काय बदल करायचे ते झाले, आणि शेवटी मग 1860 मध्ये IPC was enforced, or it was introduced to the Indian as an Indian penal code. Until today we are adopting the same. There are certain amendments we have made, no problems. That is for our own convenience. आपण कायद्यामध्ये बदल केले का? कारण ॲडव्हर्सरियल लीगल सिस्टम म्हणते की कायदा बदलणं गरजेचं आहे. Like a theory of one philosopher, he said that law should be changed with the tune of society. Law should be changed with the tune of society. जसा जसा समाज बदलत जातो तसे तसे कायदे सुद्धा बदलणं गरजेचे आहे. समाज बदलत राहिला, आम्ही कायदेच नाही बदलले. समाजामध्ये पहिले टेलिफोन होते, गावात एक, मग नंतर घराघरात एक, त्याच्यानंतर गावात एक मोबाईल आला, आता घराघरात मोबाईल आले. घराघरात तर मोबाईल सोडा, आता घरातल्या प्रत्येक माणसाकडे एक एक मोबाईल आला. मग आता कायदे बदलायला नको का? बदलायलाच पाहिजे. दॅट्स वाय वी हॅव इंट्रोड्यूस द इन्फॉर्मेशन टेक्नॉलॉजी ऍक्ट. 2000 मध्ये आपण इन्फॉर्मेशन टेक्नॉलॉजी ऍक्ट आणला. त्या IT ऍक्टनुसार प्रत्येक जणावर बंधनं आहेत. कोणाच्या बाबतीत काही शिवीगाळ करू नये, मोबाईलच्या द्वारे, व्हॉट्सअपच्या मेसेजद्वारे कोणाच्या बाबतीत काही बदनामी करू नये. जर असं झालं तर तो कायदा सांगतो की ते सुद्धा बदनामीच आहे. आता ही गोष्ट तर डिफेमेशनची IPC मध्ये दिलेली होती. मग याच्यासाठी इंडियन पिनल कोड असताना सुद्धा इन्फॉर्मेशन टेक्नॉलॉजी ऍक्ट का आणायला लागला? कारण आहे काय? समाज बदलला तर आता समाजासाठी कायदे सुद्धा बदलावे लागतील. पहिले त्यांना हे माहीत नव्हतं की इतके भारी भारी स्मार्ट मोबाईल येतील. तुम्ही कुठं आहात, काय, तुमच्या घरच्या लोकांना सांगत राहतील, मेसेज देत राहतील, लोकेशन हिस्ट्री ज्याला म्हणतो आपण, सगळं काही माहिती मिळते. इव्हन everyone can be tracked by the government, even everyone can be tracked by the police authority. Why? Because it's a smart mobile. The smart mobiles is giving the information not to you but everyone. मग आता कायदे सुद्धा बदलावे लागतील. मग त्याच्यामध्ये हा सुद्धा कायदा आला की पोलिसांना ऑथॉरिटी आहे, नो प्रॉब्लेम, कोणालाही ट्रॅक करायची, कोणालाही बघायचं कोण कुठं काय करतोय. याचा अर्थ असा नाही की त्यांची प्रायव्हसी व्हायोलेट करायची. हे IPC मध्ये लिहिलेलं नव्हतं. मग त्याच्यामध्ये सुद्धा ते प्रावधान आणावं लागलं, त्याच्यामध्ये ती प्रोव्हिजन आणावं लागली. कशासाठी? की एव्हरीवन कॅन बी ट्रॅक इफ ही हॅव्हिंग सम क्रिमिनल हिस्ट्री, ही हॅव्हिंग सम क्रिमिनल रेकॉर्ड, ही हॅव्हिंग सम अँटीसिडेंट, त्यांना काही केलेलं असेल, समाजकंटक असेल किंवा चोऱ्या चपाट्या करत असेल किंवा काहीतरी उद्योग करत असेल जे समाजाच्या विरुद्ध आहे, देन ओनली ही कॅन बी ट्रॅक. Being a normal citizen of India, we cannot be tracked by the police authority. If it is happening, then it is nothing but it's a violation of privacy. हा सुद्धा कायदा नंतर आला, IPC मध्ये नव्हता पण दिलाय आता. का? समाजासोबत कायदे बदलणं गरजेचं आहे. Adversary legal system is adopting these kinds of things. Adversary legal system मध्ये statutory laws means which has been made by the legislative authorities. प्रत्येक स्टेट मध्ये किती विंग्स असतात? स्टेट्स हॅव 3 विंग्स. व्हॉट इज दॅट? लेजिस्लेचर, एक्झिक्युटिव्ह अँड ज्युडिशियरी. लेजिस्लेचर कायदे बनवतो, एक्झिक्युटिव्ह त्याच्यावर अंमलबजावणी करतात, आणि ज्युडिशियरी ते बरोबर आहे की नाही ते बघतात. आता या 3 कॉलम मध्ये लेजिस्लेचरनं कायदे बनवले, एक्झिक्युटिव्ह ऑथॉरिटीने त्याला इम्प्लिमेंट केलं आणि ज्युडिशरीने त्याला बघितलं की हे प्रॉपर आहे की नाही, कायदे बनवलेले आणि त्याला इम्प्लिमेंट केलेलं, हे बरोबर नसेल तर ज्युडिशरी त्याला ठरवेल. हे कॉमन लॉ लीगल सिस्टम किंवा ॲडव्हर्सरी लीगल सिस्टममध्ये अलाउड आहे. ॲडव्हर्सरी लीगल सिस्टम और ॲडव्हर्सरी ज्युडिशियल सिस्टममध्ये जजेस आर अप्लाइंग दोज लॉज विच हॅज बीन मेड बाय दी legislature. Judges also applying those laws which is declared as a law by the legislature, but it is in customary nature. Judges also adopting those laws for their legal system, which is nothing but religious law, but have been adopted or have been accepted by the legislature. कस्टमरी असू द्या, रिलिजियस असू द्या, या दोन्हीपैकी कोणताही कायदा असू द्या, त्या कायद्याला मान्यता मिळणं गरजेचं आहे. जात पंचायत, खाप पंचायत, खाप पंचायत ही हरियाणामध्ये, जात पंचायत आपल्या महाराष्ट्रात चालते. इट इज अ कस्टमरी इन नेचर, बट इट हॅज नेव्हर बीन अडॉप्टेड, नेव्हर बीन ग्रँटेड आर नेव्हर बीन accredited by whom? By the legislature. लेजिस्लेचरने त्याला मान्यता दिली आहे का आजपर्यंत? नाही. जात पंचायतमध्ये बसणे, कोणाला तरी त्यानं चूक केली म्हणून त्याला जातीच्या बाहेर काढणे, हे कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनच्या विरुद्ध आहे. कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनने हे सगळं काही बंद केलं आहे, तरी सुद्धा तुम्ही करताय. इट्स अगेन्स्ट लॉ. असली ही कस्टम्स अलाउड कायदा करणार नाही जे कस्टम्स कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनच्या विरुद्ध जातात. असे कस्टमरी लॉ सुद्धा ॲडव्हर्सरी लीगल सिस्टममध्ये मान्यता मिळत नाही त्यांना, किंवा मान्यता देण्यात येत नाही. रिलिजियस लॉ आहे, मान्य आहे, तुमचं रिलिजन्स आहे, तुमचं लॉ आहे, ठीक आहे. पण जर तुमच्या त्या रिलिजियस लॉमध्ये काही अशा प्रोव्हिजन्स आहेत किंवा असले काही सिस्टम आहे की जे मुख्य पार्ट आहे, पार्ट 3 ऑफ कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन ऑफ इंडिया, दॅट इज अ फंडामेंटल राईट्स, जर ते व्हायोलेट होत असतील तर तुमचा तो रिलिजियस लॉ सुद्धा मान्यता घेऊन येणार नाही, त्याला सुद्धा मान्यता मिळणार नाही, त्याला सुद्धा कायदा काय करेल, थांबवेल, कुठे ना कुठे त्याला थांबवावंच लागेल. आता खूप काही गोष्टी आहेत ज्या कायद्याच्या व्यतिरिक्त सुद्धा असतात आणि ते कोर्ट त्याला अडॉप्ट करते. त्या कोणत्या गोष्टी असतात? त्याला म्हणतो आपण प्रेसिडेंट, PRECEDENT. प्रेसिडेंट म्हणजे कोर्टाने पर्टिक्युलर केसमध्ये एक निर्णय दिलेला असतो आणि तो निर्णय खूप दिवसापूर्वी झालेला असतो, पण आजच्या केसशी तो निर्णय निगडीत असतो आणि that particular judgment and today's case is having some relevancy with each other. If that particular case is been allowed or it has been adopted or it has been used, some portion of that or some part or portion of that particular judgment is been used by the judge into present case, then that will be called as a precedent. ते मागच्या केसचं जे काही रेफरन्स होता आम्ही आज वापरत आहोत, कारण तो केस आणि हा केस काय थोडंसं रिलेव्हन्स आहे, थोडंसं काहीतरी त्याच्यामध्ये समन्वयता आहे, म्हणून आम्ही ते इथं घेत आहोत. हे सुद्धा अलाउड आहे ॲडव्हर्सरी लीगल सिस्टममध्ये. प्रेसिडेंट, मागच्या झालेल्या केसेस, मागच्या ठरवलेले निर्णय, ते सुद्धा आज ॲप्लिकेबल आहेत. म्हणून सुप्रीम कोर्टाचे निर्णय प्रत्येक कोर्टावर ॲप्लिकेबल आहेत. हायकोर्टाचे निर्णय पूर्ण स्टेटमधल्या सबऑर्डिनेट कोर्टावर ॲप्लिकेबल आहेत. का? बिकॉज इट्स अन प्रेसिडेंट, इट्स ए प्रेसिडेंट अँड it has to be applied by the judges whenever they deciding the matters. So it's nothing but it's a common law countries and adversary legal system. तर याच्यामध्ये वेगवेगळे पार्ट सुद्धा आहेत ॲडव्हर्सरी लीगल सिस्टम मध्ये. सगळ्यात पहिले तर वी कॅन से दॅट याच्यामध्ये पोलीस आहे, जज आहे, प्रॉसिक्युशन आहे, विटनेस आहे, व्हिक्टिम आहे आणि डिफेन्स आहे, आणि शेवटी हा अक्युज्ड.